Welcome back to Let's Play Rome 2 Total War, a new beginning, tips and tricks how to start. At the beginning we only have one fleet and it is not quite strong. We could buy troops, but if we do that we cannot move anymore and our troop has a job. The Romans were never great seamen. They lost most of their bigger fleets to natural disasters, and they do not do the ramming thing very well. They did board enemy ships as best as they can, as they were better land fighters than sea fighters. They have a special invention for that. That's the Corvus, the Raven. It was a bridge that can be dropped from a Roman ship to an enemy ship, and then the soldiers just can walk over it and conquer the enemy ship. The Roman ships are copies of an Etruscan ship that stranded on their soil, on their strands, and the Etruscan ships were copies of the Phoenician and Athenian ships. So the Roman ship is a little bit bigger than the normal Greek warship, and was slower and not as maneuverable, but better in transporting troops. A ship of that size can have about 450 troops. We will now attack Aliad. So we see we're outnumbered by far. We can see the enemy composition. Don't let this fool you. These are not quite good troops. The mobs are simply guys with daggers. The slingers are, well, stone throwers. Well, if you ever get doubts about if a slinger is a good weapon, just think of David and Goliath, or try to hit your head with a rock and you will see it quite hurts a lot. Spearmen, they are no match for our sword fighters, and this spear throwers can be a problem. At this moment we have no chance, so we blockade. We can let the computer fight, but he will lose. We can fight ourselves, but we will lose. Or can run away, but that will consume our movement for that turn with that admiral, so we're not going to do that. So we blockade. This will give us time. We need to get one more fleet there. How do we do that? We get to Annapolis. We rise forces, and we choose a general that might be good for us. And I think that is this guy here. He has the ability to seal, to war cry, and I prefer putting seal up because this makes the melee units under his command more powerful. Combine that with a group of principes who have a high melee attack already, and you will have an astonishing deadly force. You can also take this Triarii, but they cost the double in upkeep, and they are better in defense than in attacking, and we want to attack, so we are taking the Princeps. I like them more. Cheaper and harder hitting. This admiral cannot reach the enemy, as you can see. Why? Because his movement stops here. But as armies can double march, so can fleets. There's not mentioned that he cannot recruit any troops, but let me tell you this, he cannot. It's the same as land double movement. He can hunt pirates, which might be useful. If you look at this sea, we have a pirate infestation of 557%. And he could raid himself, which is not quite clever in your own waters, is it? He has a seal bonus, so he gets special wind, and he can use his abilities quite more often. And since he has a minus on authority, he will get a minus on his aura of influence. So, but he's quite a fighter. Let's save that, just in case. So, he cannot reach by normal movement, so we say double move. And see, he gets close enough to support us. Yes, he's swearing a lot. Now you see this little yellow arrow. This means they will support our course if we attack. And if we attack now, we will have them on our side. So let's do this. This is the battlefield. It's not really real-time combat, as we can stop it and slow it down or even speed it up if we need it. And at the beginning of each battle we have 4 choices or 4 chances to take the weather we need. As we're Romans, as we have very, very bad ranged fighters, we might not try with that with dry weather. We want fog. Fog is quite good because we do not take that much missile damage, and as the enemy has 2 units of slingers and 2 units of spear throwers and we only have 2 spear throwers, we might try our luck with fog. So, the Romans were not great at ramming, as they were not quite as maneuverable as others with their ships, as their ships tend to be bigger. We will try to ram one of the enemy ships in the beginning of the battle. But where will the enemy ships be? We know that this is the center of the enemy defense. If we can get there with our army and stay there for 50 seconds, we will win the battle, as we get 50 points, 1 point per second, as far as I know. If the enemy is able to keep us away from there for 60 minutes, we will lose the battle automatically. If we have, as we have more ships than the enemy, you can assume that the enemy will try to land his forces here near his main defense and join his sea forces with his land forces. So we'll try to intercept them. You see different colors. The red color is the ranged ability, how far they can throw their spears. The blue color is their ability to command and to give special orders. He only has one order, this is this use the whip at the moment. Well, let's get a little bit closer if we can. So, let's start the battle. There are the 2 enemy ships. One of the ships we will be ramming with our warship. The others we should keep occupied with our ranged fighters. This little icons here give us abilities. For example, we can say do not ram to our main ship. We can disable that, then we will board the enemy. We can say hold if we don't like what he's doing. We can get group controls to the computer. We can take formations. Then he will do whatever you say to form his troops. We can say them run away. We can highlight all, so all our troops will be activated. And some of the troops have special abilities. For example, he can do the whip. More damage, more fatitude resistance, but they will be fatitude after the battle. Fatigued, excuse me, fatigued. That's the right word. This guy here can double shot. So, let's get this going. Yes, they arrived, and they should move as fast as they can, because we will be in trouble quite soon. Ooh, what are they doing? So, let's see. What are they doing? You will move at double speed. So, he is sunk too. He was already damaged. Oh, we lost some troops. See that? The ship is badly wounded, but that's not important. Is the ship still burning? No, we can land. Good. To land, you must find a point, a place where the troops can draw their ships on land. Like here. You see that? Here's indicated they can. Here it's not. He was fighting? Who the hell was he fighting? So, this general has a high seal and a high cunning, so he gets special abilities. See that? War Cry. This will reduce the enemy's morale. He can use Second Wind if he's exhausted. They can negate that exhaustion. So, how many did we lose? 3 here, 5 here. Oh, and 13 here. That's evil. That's really evil. Well, but we killed 120 of them. So if we keep that numbers up, we'll be happy. I will land a little bit aside from the main force of the enemy because I do not want to do a landing operation under the fire of enemy slingers. That will be unwise. You can see now our ships are drawn on land and our troops will be dismounting the ships or disembarking the ships. Isn't that lovely? Look at the little guys! Yay! They can do an attacking testudo. That will help them against enemy ranged fighters. So, very good. We landed. They're taking formation. This is a skirmish mode. Normally skirmishers throw their ranged weapons, their spears or whatever they have at the enemy. Well, if they have bows, they don't throw the bows. I think it got himself. So, all men ashore, yes. And as long as this icon here is active, they will run away if an enemy gets too close. This is sometimes not that useful because they run too soon. Please, all man informations. Important thing is, these guys will be participating in the battle, but they will do not get any experience. I do not know if this will change with updates, but at the moment only the general that starts the battle, that initiates the battle, can fight, can gain experience while battling. The units can get experience whatever they do, if they have initiated the battle or not. Does this new icon work? This faster movement thing? No, still does not work. We could move faster by double clicking, but I want to rest my units a little. So, what we want them to do is to get into position here. Oh no, they're moving double, okay. Well, I hope they can stand it. I'm pretty sure they can. Are there still some poor guys swimming around here where we sunk the ships? Nope. All are fish food. As you have seen, one of our vessels was ramming the enemy again and again and again, and therefore the enemy was already damaged when our main ship hit him a second time. That's the reason the enemy ship sunk, even if we don't have the whole movement speed, the complete movement speed by the ramming. So I want us. I want you to get ready here. And I want you to get ready here. Yes, everyone's still okay. That's good. That's good. That's nice. So, let's try to have a little fun with our enemy. Normally the enemy sends his skirmisher units to deal with you if you get too close. And they have a tendency to follow some units farther than it is good for them. I hope I can show you an example for that. So let's see. This is the enemy Italian spearmen. Let's see if we can provoke them a little. So, we hear that, so someone has got an order. Yes, oh, the slingers are coming at us. Oh, the slingers are coming, what do I do, what do I do? I run away! And guess what? These morons will follow me. Aren't they beautiful? They will just run at my direction just to get me. They will appear now any second here. And what we do now, we slaughter them. Oh, they're running too soon, are they? But they're still losing. So, here they are. The enemy is a little bit discouraged. Oh, they're shooting at us. That's not nice. But luckily we have a good armor. So, they lost half of their ranged units. And if we're not too dumb, we will reposition ourselves. So, now you get it. Most important thing is, you please start shooting. So, I don't think they will need help. We can walk ride them a little as they're already wavering. That looks good. They have no more flag, so they will not be able to regroup. So now the enemy has no ranged units left, while we still have 2 of them. We could try to run them down, but that is not helping us. We must concentrate at the problems ahead. This is a very, very narrow street. Our troops are superior to the enemy troops, as far as I know, so we're trying to use that at our advantage. So let's see at what distance they react. The enemy is not moving, so we can get a little bit forward. Yeah, now they're coming. At least I hope they are. And they decide to turn back. So why is that? Oh, because they decided to send another troop in. Well, well. So they might. Are they interested in a fight? Okay, they seem to. Oh, yes, they put their shield up. He has spears in his back, but he is still fighting. Still running. We're not really killing someone, are we? I think we bring our second group. So they think they do not know what to do. I think we must encourage them a little to seek battle with us. Did they lose anything? Not really. Okay, let's provoke them a little bit further by getting forward a little. That is not good. I'm doing bullshit because these guys are not know what I want them to do. So we get a little bit more forward. We have 60 minutes, so don't boost yourself. We have all the time we need. Okay, they're still not deciding to move. Of course you obey, you are my army. Guess what? Here they come. I hear them. Yay! Here they go! Let's see what they... Oh. What I find strange is they're holding their shields in the wrong position and still they're not dying. Oh, these ones are eager to pick a fight with us. I think they're confused. Are these ones really trying to do it? We'll see. If they pass that line, I will be given an attack order. No, they decide not to. This one's here. Neither are they. They're turning back. Again. Oh! They activated their running ability, but they did not attack. Let's get closer. And again they're coming. Let's see how they mean it this time. No, still not serious. They keep up forming and forming, but they're not attacking. Okay. Maybe I should attack. Yes, and we did not hit a thing. How dumb is that? Just a little bit further forward. Oh, they sent in the Irish. They're good for nothing. And they're just turning back again. Now come on guys, please do me the favor and attack me one time. Give them hell. Okay. Oh, we killed someone! Unbelievable! Didn't see that coming. So, let's see. A lot of shields. This might be... No, the enemy general? No, I think they have no. And will the mob this time try his luck? No, they're just going back again. Forward. Now I wonder, when will they attack us? Glory to Rome? Everyone's running and I have no idea why? Okay, is there anything we can do? Besides using the whip? We could join the melee with our... Why are you not fighting? Go there and kill someone. And now there's a big running. I think now even you can join the battle. You see, all enemies are running, we won the battle. Started as a sea battle, ended as a normal battle. What we can do now is we can run the enemy down. The more we kill, the more experience we will get. On the other hand, the less we kill, the less casualties we have on our own side. It is possible to lose troops at this routing at the enemy. But we'll do that anyway. There's one great truth about war, or about battles. The most losses you have when you are fleeing the battlefield. So, let's hunt them down. See, they're running as best as they can, and most of them are not dead. So if this was a normal land battle, army versus army, and we were not pursuing them, they will reform after the battle and will have nearly no losses at all, because they started to run before they had any real losses. We're trying to root them up. Would you please cut them down while they ran? Thank you for your cooperation. For reasons unknown to me, you have to remind your troops of pursuing and slaughtering the enemy time over time again. But still, we're doing our best. Suddenly they're running in the other direction, nobody knows why, but who cares? For us it's just important to kick them in the teeth really, really hard. So this mob is at 50 men, the spearmen are at 11. I think that's the mob running, yes. If they're able to leave the battlefield, the battle is over in any case. We can prolong the battle a little by hunting them down, but not indefinitely. You see, we lost some troops by pursuing them. We lost 4 here, and still some there. So the question is it wise to pursue them anymore? I don't think so. We better stop. It's costing us more than it's costing them. The Principes, on the other hand, did not have that much losses, so we can let them hunt a little further. So we'll not be able to stop them anyway. We're too slow. So sometimes you lose battles, lose soldiers when you are pursuing an enemy because one of your units is throwing spears at the enemy while your other guys are very, very close to the enemy. Then you might get stuck in your back. When you look at our forces, there are icons above them. See this, for example, this footage, these 2 feet, they're yellow, they're active. They will turn into another color when their fatigue is reaching critical. Then they will get slower and they will put their heads down. Maybe we see that later on. Do we have someone? No, not yet, but we're working on it. Levios! Yay! They're still trying to get the enemy. They're quite tough. So, as you can see, quality above quantity. We were outnumbered far, but we still won. These guys will be off the battlefield soon. Where is the edge? Where is the edge? Oh, still some way to go. The edge is there. Oh, guys, you have a long way to run with my guys in pursuit. When you look, these guys are exhausted. You can see that their heads are hanging down and they're slow. Life is boring. Life is terrible. Losing wars is not good. Some of our guys are also putting their heads down because of exhaustion. See that one here? Yeah. Well, they're worrying about 35 kilogram on equipment. Shield, chain armor. This time they are not having bandit mails, but chain armor. Throwing spears. Well, I think they fired all of them. But still, a lot of equipment. Yeah, they're winded now. They're exhausted. They want to stop. And now you see they're slower, they're hanging their heads down. But if I activate the special ability of the general, yay, they're all up again. Well, except that guy. Oh, they will not reach them in time. Well, the battle is as good as over. Let's see how the rest is doing. Well, I hope they're just standing there. Yes, they are. No more casualties. Everything's good. You cannot re-enter ships. This is very important. You cannot land on one side, fight, and then re-enter your ship. That's not possible, as far as I know. If you have to fight infantry, fight them near the water or in the water. Or in the woods. It's quite effective too to slow them down. Oh, that is another thing. You see, this eye, that means they're concealed. You can conceal units in woods. As soon as you move them, they will be visible again. If they move fast. These ones are just sliding through the grass. See, the eye is pumping, but it's still there. If I say move double, the eye goes away. Or it should. No, because they cannot be seen by an enemy because there is no enemy left. Okay, my mistake. But you can use that to they're concealed too, to lay traps for the enemy. The enemy cannot see a troop, he might not react on it. How far are we here? You can jump to units by double-clicking them. Oh, there are the last two running. They will make it. 2 more on their way home. Isn't that marvelous? Yeah, we won. And now they're tired. Oh, look at them. They won, and still they're nearly falling over from exhaustion. Is there still someone running around? Can't imagine that really, but there must be. Otherwise the battle would have stopped. Well, there must be someone still running around. Not fighting, but trying to get off the battlefield. But I've got totally no idea where that could be. I should reach it by now. You could end the battle now by pushing that button, but I'm not always that sure that I will still win the battle if I do that. Quit battle. That sounds a little bit too risky to me. I'm sure it works, but well, I don't take chances after a battle of that kind. Where is the enemy? Why did the battle not end? Oh, here they are. Here they are. Small group of them trying to reach the edge. Well, we have to wait a little bit longer. Your benefit is you can simply jump to the end of this Let's Play. I'll have to wait until I reach the end. Oh, if only can I boost them. Oh, look at this guy. He's nearly dying. Throw away your spear. Throw away your shield. Throw away your helmet and just run for God's sake. Oh, they're running up the hill. No wonder they're nearly dying. Oh, we got a bonus. We got a level up, you could say. This little arrows in bronze indicates that the unit is trained up one level. The more of these arrows they have, the better. This, by the way, is the force indicator. This means we have total control of the battlefield. Oh, damn it. I tried. So, this little number difference tells us you will see the enemy fleet is sinking. We have won. We can now say raise them, destroying the buildings, which is not clever, except we're not going to keep the city. We can loot, we'll get a lot of money for that, but the public order will decrease. Or we can do that. Occupy. We'll not get no money out of it, but the public order will be better. And as I don't like conquering a city and losing it to rebels again, I suggest you try the occupy thing. We won a battle, so we get a bonus. Our troops have leveled up. This little arrows here indicate this plus, that the troops will be replenished. Remember, the more food we have, the better the replenishment will be. So 3 turns to be fully replenished, 1 turn to be fully replenished. Let's see what we get for a level up. We do not have enough experience for our army to get a tradition, but our hero here gets a bonus. So, he gets a bonus on sea battles, which is nice. He always has that the ship does not cost that much money. And we can now give him either seal, commander, or strategist. I like warrior, as he gets a fighting bonus, as you will see within a second. See? He can now do the war cry thing. And he gets a bonus against sea pirates. Let's see if that works. Oh, minus 27%. Well, that is because we control more of the region now. We can move that ship again. Still, because it has still movement left. And this unit cannot move anymore, sadly. We can try, but I don't think it will work. No. But we can recruit, as this unit has not moved. You can only recruit a certain number of units from each province each turn. So, for example, we can recruit 3 ships per province, or per sea province. So he can get 2. And he, if he did not use his special ability of double move, can recruit 1, or the other one around, or he can recruit 3 and he can recruit none. About our city, we see we have a public order problem. We have minus 44 next round, and it will get worse by 25. And in 3 turns we will have a rebellion on our hands. This is not our culture. They're Punic. For that reason, we do not get our public order bonus from our faction. In 3 rounds we will have a rebellion unless we do something. So I strongly recommend we should do something. We're not getting much money out of it because of the tax level, but we might be able to do something against that. For example, Where is it? Details. We can say no taxes. But that only gives us -1 public order, so that is not helping us that much. So what else can we do? We can station troops here, or if we can want one more population, we can build a temple here. I recommend building temples or other buildings that keep up public order firsthand. We do not upgrade the fishing port even if we have the technology, because it reduces public order, so always be cautious when grading up buildings. Same goes for that. That will help with the growth and with the food. Has no negative effect, but costs a hell of a lot of money. Good thing is the Etruscan and the Romans are related, so their buildings are working for us. We do not have to tear them down and build them up again. Well, that's it for fleets for the day. We'll see each other again next time when it calls us to a land battle. Bye!